Good morning, volleyball fans, and welcome to the 2016 NWAC Championships. This morning's first matchup will be on court 1, the Blue Mountain Timberwolves versus the Bellevue Bulldogs. And on court 2, we have the Oakwood Riverhawks versus the Clark Penguins. These matches will both be a 2-out-of-3 set series. All matches at this year's tournament are brought to you by our sponsors: Red Lion Hotels and Inns, Washington State National Guard, Rodden Sports, Under Armour, the Tacoma South Sound Sports Commission, and our host, Pierce College. The three core principles of the NWAC are character, competition, and community. The NWAC encourages you as a fan to enjoy the competition, cheer the athletes, and respect those involved. Good sportsmanship is at the core of competition, and the NWAC asks that you refrain from swearing and derogatory remarks directed at the student athletes, officials, and other fans. Failure to adhere to this responsibility will be cause for removal. Fans, at this time we ask you to please rise, and gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see? Number 6, top Penguins. Number 1, Jordan Craig. Number 2, Olivia Jacochet. Number 3, Madison Swanson. Number 4, Courtney Nisberg. Number 5, Lydia Stradbury. Number 6, Melissa Lusa. Number 7, Raina Brenner. Number 8, Kendra Patrick. Number 9, Sierra Mayberry. Number 10, Diane Walter. Number 11, Alice Chris. Number 12, Gigi Eastman. And number 13, Kayla Dolan. The Penguins are coached by head coach Mark Dunn and assisted by Taryn Tiravallo. The officials on court 2 are Paul Jensen and Lee Castro. Let's play ball!
So a thank you to our PA announcer Kathy over there at the NWAC headquarter tent. And we're about ready to go here as day 3 of NWAC volleyball coming your way. Hello everybody, I'm Wes Tucker, and I'm going to be keeping you company over here on court number 1 today. We've got 3 B bracket games for you on court 1, followed by an A bracket game between LCC and the Chemeketa Storm. Over on court 2, the Clark College Penguins taking on the Umpqua Riverhawks. And again, if you get tired of listening to me at any point, you can always switch over and listen to Napoleon Dunn for a while. It's going to be 2 great games going on here. And again, B bracket play, best of 3 instead of the normal best of 5 we've seen in the A bracket. So we will send a couple of teams packing here. Who will it be? The winner of this game will go on further in the tournament. And they're going to have the pleasure of facing Walla Walla, whereas the winner of court 2 is going to have the pleasure of facing Lynn Benton. So we're sending all but 2 teams home today. And Blade Nunez to get us started now for the Bellevue Bulldogs. Ball is up and we're ready for NWAC volleyball. And service ace from Nunez to start. That's her 6th of the tournament as Perez couldn't handle that one. So a quick 1-0 lead now for Nunez. And that one, another service ace for Nunez. 2 in a row. We saw Melick go on an absolute tear with the service aces, getting 5 in the game Bellevue played yesterday. And now 2 for Nunez to start out this game here in B bracket play. And another service ace from Nunez as Perez can't handle it. So a quick 3-0 run here for the Bulldogs. Nunez again to serve. This one not able to clear the net. So 3 service aces, then a service error for Nunez. And the ball will go back, and Perez will be doing the serving for the Timberwolves. And service ace for Perez. Starting to see a little bit of a trend here as the score 3-2 on some dynamite serving from both sides. Perez to serve. Set up over the net by Nunez. Waiting for it, Perez. Chavez outside for Scott. And now opportunity on the outside for Melick. They're waiting for it as the libero Tullitson. And Mix is handled by Weber. On the outside for Melick. Now set up over the middle and just out of bounds. And a touch off of Weber. So a point will go to Blue Mountain. And head coach Jocelyn Lawrence can't believe it. Giving the referee an earful there as we're tied now at 3. Nunez bumps it at the net. Putting it across is Richardson. And that one, off the hand of Nunez, finds the court. So 4-3 Blue Mountain as they take the lead. So Perez now back to serve. Set up on the outside for Leclerc, who's wide. So a 5-3 lead here for the Blue Mountain Timberwolves. And Perez back to work. Set up now by Nunez on the outside. Malik finds the corner. And now it'll be Malik to serve. 5 service aces for Malik in the last contest. Set up on the outside. Mix able to put it across. Set up by Nunez over the net. And Scott bumps it over. Now on the outside set by Nunez for O'Brien. Waiting for it is Chavez. And now Mix is wide. We're tied at 5 now. When those of you who missed the Walla Walla LCC game last night, that was a real fight from the word go. 211 points scored all together by both teams in that game. LCC, however, coming away with the victory there, as that one's brought down by Scott. A quick point there for the Timberwolves. And LCC is going to be playing Chemeketa later today. 4:30 is the scheduled start here on Court 1. Pardon, the game's going to be at 1:30, according to our schedule. And now a 7-5 lead for the Timberwolves. And the libero Tullitson to do the serving. O'Brien on the bump. Nunez sets up close to the net. O'Brien gently taps it across. Now set up for Scott on the outside and just out of bounds. So 7-6 the score. And now Kathleen Bowie heads back to serve. Williams and Tullitson sets it across. Waiting for it's O'Brien. Set up by Nunez now. And waiting for that one is Perez. And Bowie bumps it across. Williams able to be handled by Bowie and O'Brien. Williams again, and this time it's going to go out of bounds off the hand of Nunez, so 8-6 now the score. So a 2-point lead for the Wolves, and going back to serve now is going to be Carly Cantu. Set up now on the inside for Leclerc. Waiting for it is Perez. And Williams, handled by Bowie. And O'Brien on the outside. And Mix with the kill. 9-6 the score, and a timeout will be called by the Bulldogs. And we'd like to use this time to remind you today's action brought to you by Lynn Benton College. Prepare for an inspired future at Lynn Benton Community College in Albany, Oregon. You get personalized support, small classes, and you save money. Train for a job, get your bachelor's degree started, or check out the degree partnership program with OSU. LBCC Inspired.
I'm Rick Harris from West Central Community Center. I'm the Recreation and Facility Manager. As a young kid, I played a lot of baseball, and sometimes things don't happen as you wish, and I had some devastating injuries, but I think I found my true niche in life. It gives me chills to hear some of the stories that, oh, wow, we really made a difference in that kid's life. What I love about STCU is they believe in what we do in this community. That's about helping the kids grow. That's where I get my high in life. STCU, here for good.
Today's action also brought to you by the U.S. Army. Looking for a challenge? Push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields and can even earn money for college if you qualify. Find out more, visit your local Army recruiter or visit goarmy.com. So back now on the court, a 9-6 lead for the Timberwolves. Timeout was just taken by the Bulldogs, trying to shift momentum. And Cantu goes back to serve once more for the Timberwolves. And that one out of bounds off the touch of O'Brien. And now Cantu back to serve once more after a service ace. Nunez Lecletch. Tillotson set up by Chavez, and Williams off the block of Audrey Salins. So 11-6, a 5-point lead for Blue Mountain here in set number 1. Cantu to serve. Set up now by Nunez on the outside and down, courtesy of Audrey Salins. Again, the first 2 sets in this game consisting of 25 points, win by 2. Set number 3, if necessary, 15 points, win by 2. Crane serves, set up now for Williams. Crane on the set. And O'Brien can't clear the net. 12-7 the score. And now it'll be Vreeland back to serve. She was a libero in day 1 for the Timberwolves. Tillotson now wearing the black jersey. And that one skips off the net out of bounds, so a point there for the Bulldogs. Now cut down to a 4-point lead, 12-8. And Shea O'Brien to serve. Outside for Perez off the block of Salins. And a timeout's going to be taken again by the Bulldogs, so we'll step away, but come back right after this on the NWAC Sports Network.
The first day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna do great, Mommy.
For you, for them, Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
NWAC fans, be sure to check out the NWAC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. For all the latest NWAC news, also visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on schedules, scores, stats, and more. So 13-8 the score on court 1. Blue Mountain with a 5-point lead. Over on court number 2 is a 12-9 lead for the Penguins over Umpqua in set number 1. So both games very close so far. And now back serving is Kaylee Buckner for Blue Mountain. Set up now by Nunez and O'Brien. Handled nicely by the defense. Schreier puts it across. Now on the outside for Mellick, way wide. So 14-8. Serve up and over again from Buckner. Service ace for Buckner and the Timberwolves. So 15-8 now. As the lead continues to increase, now a 7-point deficit for the Bulldogs come back from. O'Brien on the bump, bumped again by Crane, and Mellick on the edge. So a quick point there for the Bulldogs, courtesy of Mellick. And now the Bellevue libero, Weber, goes back to serve. Set up by Chavez, outside for Perez. O'Brien on the dig. And that one goes down off the block. By Shelby Schreier. So 16-9. 7-point lead. Nunez tries to set it across. They're waiting for it. Is Vreeland and Perez. Handled in the back. Outside set up now for Scott. And O'Brien there to get it back. Outside setup for Perez, and Weber this time waiting for it. Outside setup again for Scott, and just wide. So 16-10 now the lead. And Nunez going back to serve, has 3 service aces to her name already today. Started out a 3-point run. All service aces that were consecutive. And that one sails wide, so that's her second service error of the day as well. So it's 17-10 lead over here on court 1. Timeout just taken over on court 2 by Umpqua, trying to shift momentum. They trail 11. Their score 15, their opponent. Again, that game streaming live on court 2, as that one can't be handled by O'Brien in the back. An 18-10 lead now for the Wolves. And a service error from Perez brings it back to a 7-point deficit. And now Mellick to do the serving. Net set up for Schreier, waiting for its Mellick, and now O'Brien from the outside. Scott off the block of Richardson, 19-11 now. And now the Blue Mountain libero Tillotson goes back to serve. Just clearing the net, set up now by Nunez. Richardson handled at the net by Williams, and the kill coming from Jordan Mix. 20-point threshold crossed first by the Timberwolves. And now Tillotson to serve once again. Outside setup for O'Brien. Tillotson on the bump. Chavez on the set. Mix from the outside with the kill. So Blue Mountain has a 10-point lead over Bellevue. Set up over the net. Scott. And saved by Chavez. That was Shirley going out of bounds. And hit out of bounds by Kristen Williams. Kathleen Bowie to do the serving. Perez on the bump. Tillotson and Mixel will put it across. Nunez on the set. And that one is going to go to the Wolves. It's 22-12. As they're claiming it was touched by Leclerc. So 22-12 the score in set number 1. And Cantu now to serve. And that one touched twice by Salins, and a point Timberwolves. So 23-12 now the score. Nunez outside for O'Brien. Tillotson waiting for it. Chavez now Mix from the outside off the touch of Leclerc. So set point number 1 for the Timberwolves. Again, the Timberwolves, the 4-time champions of the NWAC, trying to make it back to the championship. They're going to have to play Walla Walla if they win here, as that serve out of bounds. So set point number 2 for the Wolves, as now Alyssa Crane has to be perfect to try and salvage set number 1. Chavez on the set. Williams is blocked at the net by Salins. A point for the Bulldogs. And now Alyssa Crane to serve. Set up now on the outside for Williams. And another block by Salins. So no need to worry just yet if you're a Blue Mountain fan. You still got a very hefty lead here, a 9-point lead. Set up now on the outside again for Williams, and this time the kill. And the set goes to Williams. So we'll take a break here, but before we do, we'd like to remind you today's action brought to you by Olympic College. Olympic College is nationally recognized by the Aspen Institute as a 2015 Top 10 community college because our programs help students earn good-paying jobs. Get busy learning at olympic.edu. Also, Pierce College. Celebrating 50 years of possibilities realized, Pierce College is here to guide you to student success. With more than 60 programs of study at Pierce College, there's a fit for you, your life, and your schedule, including short-term certificate programs, transfer degrees, and even baccalaureate degrees. Pierce provides flexible degree options to help you on your path, and your pathway is clear at Pierce College.
LCC has definitely prepared me to transfer to Oregon State because it's helped me with my study skills. I'm a much harder worker than I was in high school.
I had a great support base by the staff, and I've made some great friends that I think I'll carry on with my life.
I've definitely loved my classes. I've learned a lot. It's been a healthy environment.
Don't be afraid to branch out. The people here are awesome. I'm going to be in it for a while, but down the road I'll be finishing up and be ready to join the workforce.
I remember the moment clearly.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
I realized at that moment, when we first saw the damage, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference, right here in my community. Together with local responders, we cleared trees and collapsed walls. We had to get to the family trapped beneath. As a citizen soldier, I made a difference.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
NWAC Volleyball also brought to you by Lynn Benton College. Prepare for an inspired future at Lynn Benton Community College in Albany, Oregon. You get your personalized support, small classes, and you save money. Train for a job, get your bachelor's degree started, or check out the degree partnership program with OSU. LBCC Inspired. Also a proud sponsor of NWAC Volleyball, the U.S. Army. Looking for a challenge? Push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields and can even earn money for college if you qualify. So to find out more, visit your local Army recruiter or log on to goarmy.com. Again, winner of Court 2 going to be playing Lynn Benton today in the B bracket. And we'll have one more B bracket game for you here. The winner of this game taking on the Walla Walla Warriors. And we'll also have game for you up here in the A bracket between the Lower Columbia College Red Devils and the Chemeketa Storm. So ready to go here now. Serve over from Chavez. Outside for Melick, and that one off a touch. No! They missed the touch there, and that point is going to go to the Timberwolves. Well, that one obviously touched on the outside from Vreeland. And that one dug out by Vreeland, set up by Chavez on the outside for Perez. And Weber able to keep it in play, but it was touched twice by Weber. So a quick 2-0 for the Timberwolves. And a service error from Chavez that time. Gives Bellevue a point, and it'll be Melick going back to serve. Serve up, bumped up by Tullitson. On the outside now, Schreier. And now Lecletch. Outside now for Scott. Handled by Weber, and down. So that point goes to the Wolves, 3-1. And now Maya Perez to serve. Set up by Nunez at the net. And now Perez from the outside. And O'Brien hits the boundary marker. So 4-1 Wolves. As the game on court 2 still in set number 1. Umpqua currently trailing 21-17 as Perez with the service error here. Clark with the lead over on court 2. Again, court 2 being live streamed as well with Napoleon Dunn on the call. So after this game's over, feel free to switch over there and see the end of that one. Set up now, and Scott finds a way to put it over the hand of O'Brien. 5-2 now the score. First set taking 27 minutes and 40 seconds to complete. And that one just out of bounds. Another point for the Wolves. 6-2 the score and a 4-point lead here early in set number 2. Tillotson back to serve. Set up now at the net. They're waiting for it as Chavez. Makes on the bump, and Perez. It's down! So 7-2. And Tillotson back to serve, but a timeout will be called by the Dogs. So we'll step away again, but come right back after this. More on the NWAC Sports Network.
Medical specialists in the Guard are skilled in CPR, field triage, and emergency life support. Medics stabilize and evac the wounded during combat, come to the aid of civilians in a disaster, and provide day-to-day outpatient care. Medical specialists are saving lives on and off the battlefield.
Today's game brought to you by Pierce College, celebrating 50 years of possibilities realized. Pierce College is here to guide you to student success with more than 60 programs of study at Pierce College. There's a fit for you, your life, and your schedule, including short-term certificate programs, transfer degrees, and even baccalaureate degrees. Pierce provides flexible degree options to you to help continue your path, and your pathway is clear at Pierce College. So back now on the court, a 7-2 lead. And it'll be Tillotson, the libero, for the Timberwolves to do the serving. The Wolves already have a 1-set lead here on court 1. And set point opportunity for the Penguins over on court 2 to put set 1 away. Outside set up for O'Brien, blocked by Williams, and Bowie able to put it over, but no! 4 touches on the side of the Dogs. So 8-2 the score, a 6-point lead now for the Wolves. Set up by Nunez at the net, Leclerc. And that point will go to the Dogs on a 2-touch at the front there from Williams. And now Crane to serve. On the outside, set up for Mix, and they're waiting for it is Crane. And the kill on the outside from Shea O'Brien. And Umpqua still making a run for it as set point number 3 opportunity for the Penguins on court 2. And that one can't be handled up front by Salins. So 9-4 the lead now. And Clark wins set number 1 on court 2. Now have a 1-0 lead over there. Bowie on the bump. Set up in the middle, and Bowie's going to have to set it across. And that point to the Wolves as it was touched twice by Kathleen Bowie. So 10-4 the score. And going back to serve now is going to be Cantu for the Timberwolves. It's up now on the outside for Salins, and off the hand of Chavez. Now back to a 5-point lead. And now it's going to be Shea O'Brien to serve for the Bulldogs. Salins, out of 6 total attacks today, has 2 kills and 1 error. It's up now by Nunez. Salins. Good defense work from Nix at the front. Set up now, and Williams on the attack and the kill. So Williams, a good kill there from the middle, finding the outside corner. 11-5 the score. Up and over the net. Set toward the middle, and Salins able to find that one. Williams has 9 attacks today for Blue Mountain, 3 kills and 2 errors, as Salins picks up another kill on the other side for the Bulldogs. And Weber back to serve now, the libero for Bellevue. That one bumped backwards. Williams has to get to it. And Tillotson bumps it across. Waiting for it is Crane. Set up now for Richardson. Chavez on the bump. Again, now set up on the outside for Perez. And off the hand of Weber and down. So a 6-point lead now for the Wolves as they look to sweep 2-0 here in B bracket play. Hitting back to serve now is going to be Buckner for the Wolves. O'Brien puts it across. Waiting for it there is Cantu. Outside set up again for Perez. O'Brien digs it out. And that one off the hand of Schreier. And down, a point for the Dogs. And now it'll be Nunez serving. Nunez again has 3 service aces to her name. Outside set up again for Perez off of Weber. Schreier. And it falls. Some miscommunication between Perez and Chavez. Now a 12-8 score. So Nunez back again. Chavez on the set. And that point will go to the Dogs on a 2-touch in the back from Tillotson. So 12-9 now the score. Set across the net. And landing. A point for the Wolves. 13-9 now the score. Mellick not quite able to get her hand to that one in time. And now it's going to be Chavez to serve. O'Brien, Nunez on the outside for Mellick, and a block at the front. Courtesy of Kiana Scott. So 14-9 now, a 5-point lead for the Wolves. Good work up there, set across by Scott. And Nunez tries to find the corner. Nothing working there, and it goes out of bounds off the hand of Chavez. So 14-10 your score now. And Mellick back to do the serving. Set up on the outside for Scott, and it hits the boundary marker. So Bulldogs within 3. As we have ourselves a 2-2 tie in set 2 over on court 2. And now able to get to this one is Perez. Bellevue within 2. So 14-12 now the score. Mellick now to serve. Perez Chavez, and now Scott. Waiting for it is Nunez. And that falls. Bellevue within 1. So 14-13 the score. Chavez with the set. Across Perez. And Leclerc on the attack. And it's backwards. We're tied at 14. So Bellevue coming back from a 5-point deficit to tie it up, and a timeout will be taken by the Wolves. So we'll step away, but we'll be right back with more after this.
Before there could be a nation, there had to be people willing to fight for it, to take on the world's greatest challenges, whatever they might be. So the U.S. Army masters not only tactics and strategy, but also physics and chemistry. We make battle plans and create breakthroughs in medicine, science, and engineering. Our next mission could be anything, so we prepare for everything.
Today's game also brought to you by Olympic College. Olympic College is a great place to hit the field and the books. Earn your associate's degree, then transfer to university. Or slide into home and earn your bachelor's degree without leaving Kitsap County. Get busy learning at olympic.edu. So 14 all the score here on court number 1. And we're waiting on Mellick to serve. And service ace for Mellick. Adds to a terrific tournament she's had, and Bellevue has a 15-14 lead. Mellick again on the serve. Set up on the outside for Schreier. Good piece of blocking up front by O'Brien. Now Perez. That one off the touch of Nunez and out of bounds, tied at 15. And now it'll be Maya Perez to do the serving. Tillotson, now Perez. Set up now on the outside for Leclerc, who finds it. Bellevue with a 16-15 lead. And now Kathleen Bowie back to serve. Perez on the bump, set by Chavez on the outside for Scott. And that one out of bounds, a point for Blue Mountain. So 16 all the score now here in set number 2. Again, Blue Mountain with the 1-set lead. And Tillotson back to serve for the Wolves. Waiting for it's O'Brien. Set up at the net now. And can they save it? They can. Stays in play. Chavez now on the outside for Mix, who can't clear the net. So Bellevue reclaims a 1-point lead, 17-16. And now Crane to serve. And that one off the block of Salins. We're tied at 17 now. Trading points back and forth like we saw all day yesterday. And now it's going to be Cantu back to serve. Set up now. Over the net. Perez. Now Chavez. On the outside is Mix. And now off the hand of Tillotson, an 18-12 or an 18-17 lead for the Bulldogs. Trying to force a deciding set 3 O'Brien back to serve. O'Brien serve. Tillotson waiting for it. Set up by Chavez in the middle for Williams. Off the touch. A point for the Wolves. So 18 all the score. And replacing Nix will be Vreeland, and she'll come back to do the serving. Vreeland now to serve. Bowie. And Williams up front, putting it back in to Bulldogs territory. So 19-18 now in favor of the Timberwolves. Vreeland back again to serve. Bumped up by O'Brien. Nunez finds the edge. Tied at 19. Quick update from court 2. The Penguins lead the Riverhawks 10-8 in set 2, trying to put down Umpqua in 2 sets. Weber, bump now, set up outside for Williams. Cannot be handled by O'Brien. Blue Mountain crosses the 20-point threshold first. And now it's going to be Buckner to serve. That one barely skipping over. Nunez outside set up for Mellick. And it lands right in front of Cantu. So 20-20 now your score. Waiting for the okay from the officials now is Nunez. Nunez again with 3 service aces to her name. And why not 4? So 21-20 now in favor of the Bulldogs. Nunez ready again. And just out. So tied at 21 apiece now. As that's the 3rd service error from Nunez. Does, however, have 4 service aces to her name. That one set up backwards. O'Brien and Mellick has to tap it across. Tillotson and now Schreier. Outside set up for Mellick, and it falls. 22-21 lead for Bellevue. And now back to serve is going to be Mellick. Tillotson set up on the outside, and Perez with the kill. That's Perez's 6th kill of the match. Perez serve. Weber now on the outside. O'Brien, and it's down. 23-22 lead. Kathleen Bowie now back to serve. Tillotson on the bump, and Mix puts it across. Bowie waiting for it. Nunez on the set. And that point falls for Blue Mountain. 23-23 now the score. Set up now Nunez. O'Brien on the outside. Blocked down by Williams. Match point number 1 for the Timberwolves. And Tillotson back to serve. Bowie on the bump. Set up at the net. And down from Williams. Bellevue's headed home. Blue Mountain advances to play a Walla Walla. We'll have that game for you shortly. But we'll be right back after this.
The first day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna do great, Mommy.
For you. For them. Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
And now back on the NWAC Sports Network, I'm down here with Maya Perez. Maya, congratulations on the B bracket win.
Thank you.
So, coming into this game, knowing Bellevue, what was the mindset going into the game?
I mean, it's just another team. You got to just fight, loser out bracket. You just got to keep going, got to push, got to try and win, and just got to try and fight to the top. So.
And looking ahead at your next game against Walla Walla, a team that has been tearing it up just till last night against LCC. Nothing's going to change in the mental approach?
No, just another team. I mean, I have a lot of respect for the other team, but, it's just you got to try and beat them.
And you personally responding to the 3 service aces in a row on the other side from Nunez with 2 of your own, and then coming away with 6 kills, leading your team there. Leading the team. That's got to make you feel good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So nothing more to say there. We'll have that game, Walla Walla versus Blue Mountain here. Game going on court 2 still. Napoleon Dunn on the call over there. So go ahead and switch over. It's a good one between Clark and Umpqua, and we'll see you later on court 1. Until then, I'm Wes Tucker. Good night.